What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the MF Automotive YouTube channel, where Lexus has just unveiled the second generation Lexus NX. The NX is Lexus's luxury subcompact SUV, slotting itself between its smaller sibling, the UX, and its older brother, the infamous RX. Nameplate has been around for more than half a decade now, and during that time period, it's proved to become not only a worthy competitor in the segment, but also a fan favorite amongst consumers, with Lexus moving over 350k units in North America alone. The 2022 Lexus NX raises the bar even higher and improves on everything we loved about the outgoing model. So, what's new for this year? Well, let's find out, starting with the exterior styling, and specifically the front, where the new NX receives changes to better suit Lexus's new design language. Once again, the spindle grille makes a comeback, but features a sophisticated, yet aggressive, Romus-like mesh design when viewed from up close. The headlights mimic those found on the new IS, with the checkmark style DRL being integrated within the headlight and triple beam LED headlights that are horizontally opposed this time around. The lower front fascia below the headlights features two additional air vents, the fog lights, which feature a secondary light on the inside, presumably to light up dark turns, and a thin piece of satin chrome trim that runs across the bottom. The gloss black trim and additional air vents you are seeing are most likely reserved for the F-Sport variant only. Moving along to the side profile, where Lexus has thankfully retained the quirky yet stylish body lines of the original model. The wheel wells feature some body cladding that can be had in two finishes depending on what trim level you choose. Speaking of the wheel wells, they house these large multi-spoke wheels, which can also be had in different finishes and sizes, and again are dependent on what trim level you opt for. The door handles, which appear to be conventional from afar, are actually power operated. Unlike a traditional handle that you will pull, these feature a button on the inside which electronically unlatches the door when pushed by the person or the user. Not only that, but the NX can detect the presence of an object or another vehicle approaching and prevent the door from unlatching. Pretty cool, huh? Last but not least, let us talk about the back end, which also receives some pleasant changes. For one, the rear taillights are now connected with one another and feature this thin LED strip that extends across the rear. Lexus's designers have also opted to forego the logo and instead spell out Lexus in the back. This is most likely due to the intricate taillights. At the bottom, we find some more satin chrome trim similar to the front, making for a more uniform look. Next, let us talk about the interior, where as you can see, Lexus has made some pretty big changes. So many changes, in fact, that I don't know where to begin. Well, I guess I'll begin with the large thing in the center that your eyes were most likely drawn to, the infotainment display. It measures 14 inches in diameter and is horizontally opposed. Lexus has also ditched their Lexus touchpad interface, a small trackpad previously used to control the infotainment in favor of the user's or person's finger. The infotainment itself is also very clever, running the new Lexus UI, allowing users to create their own profile and set things to their own liking. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are also standard. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are also standard, negating the use of wires as well as simple menus reported by users. For consumers not yet accustomed to larger displays, a 9.8 infotainment is also available and will be standard offering. Moving along to the rest of the interior, where the lack of physical buttons becomes quite apparent. Lexus has included a physical volume knob and two knobs to control the climate, as well as something that appears to be a drive mode selector. But that's about it, at first glance anyway. The climate controls seem to be integrated within the system, however the screen seems to always display climate functions at the bottom regardless of what menu is selecting, which is a relief. Other notable features within the interior include ambient lighting, a digital gauge cluster, a heads-up display, a charging pad, a panoramic sunroof, a power-operated second row. Oh, and did I mention the frameless rear-view mirror that also doubles down as a digital display with the click of a button? Yep, that's an option now. With the interior and exterior styling discussed, let us move on to the technical specifications. With electrification being a big part of Lexus's future, it's no surprise that they would start implementing the technology within their current lineup. and the new NX is no exception. The Lexus NX is now available with 4 new powertrains. There now seems to be an offering for everyone with this new decision, whether you value simplicity, or a little sportiness, or perhaps electrification. With that being said, the new NX's nomenclature now goes something like this: NX250, NX350, NX350H, NX450H. The NX250 is the entry-level offering, and as the name suggests, features a new 2.5 naturally aspirated engine that produces 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to the company's 8-speed automatic transmission and can be had in either all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. Next in line is the NX350, being the more sporty offering. It features a new 2.4-liter turbocharged engine, which Lexus says produces 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to the same 8-speed automatic transmission and comes standard with Lexus's all-wheel drive system. The next two offerings are the hybrid models. First, the NX350H, which features a 2.5-liter that produces 239 horsepower. It features a 1.6 kilowatt-hour electric motor that is connected or drives the front wheels. MPG ratings are 36. Lastly, let us talk about the NX450H, which is new for this year and features a plug-in hybrid system that has never been seen on an NX. This system uses an 18.1 kilowatt-hour battery and offers 36 miles of EV-only range. The NX450H also produces the most horsepower at 302. Lexus is also committed to safety and is proving so by offering their suite of safety systems known as Safety Systems 3 as standards. So, when will you be able to purchase an NX of your own? Lexus says that the new NX will go on sale closer to the end of the year, with no word yet on pricing.
Well guys, that wraps up my look at the 2022 Lexus NX. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.